cousins. You love them, but sometimes... Look, I think cousins are great, but they can definitely stress you out. Like, if you haven't been stressed out by a cousin or something, you're either, like, the only one in your family, or... I have no idea. I don't know how you can sometimes. Okay, here's an example. So, actually, last Christmas, me and my cousins were playing this interesting game where me and one of my other cousins held Nerf guns and kept them locked in a room. Don't ask why. And then we obviously let them out when the game ended. And then one of them was being annoying and just ran around going blah, 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 blah. So I follow her, and then out of nowhere, I didn't even do anything. She just starts crying and runs upstairs and then lies to my mom saying that I locked her in the room and kept her there. Like, what? What? And then she didn't even get in trouble. I didn't get in trouble either because I actually defended myself, but she didn't either. Now, this is probably just me, but have any of you guys ever had one of those, like, dreams where you're getting completely stressed out by your cousins or somebody you know? Because every time I'm with them, when I go to sleep, I always have one of those dreams. Look, some of my cousins just have things. Like, you can tell if it's one of them without even seeing or hearing their voice. You'll just, like, if they got a different voice but still, like, talked in the same way, you'd know it's one of them. Like, for an example, one of my cousins, the oldest, is pretty bossy and dramatic. Like, with this one time, last year, we were riding our bikes around, and beforehand I told them, oh yeah, the emergency, but the normal brake works, and you can just use the normal brake. And they're like, okay. And then a few minutes later, I just see them carrying the bike up the hill. And when I ask them why, they just say, oh, well, the emergency brake isn't working. What? I just told you it wasn't working. Like, So, this is the end of my first real animation. It's kind of cool. You guys can go now, if you want.